Hi, we're back. As we said, we promised. We are here. DLS watch along for Game 6 between the Stars and the Avalanche. 2-0 Colorado after one period of play. Our watch along tonight and all of our Stanley Cup playoff coverage is brought to you by Bud Light. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. And by Happiest Hour. Check out Happiest Hour for the best spot to watch the NHL playoffs. And maybe you find some of these guys alongside our big boss man, Ben Rebstock, a.k.a. GM Ben, along with Craig Ludwig. We have Bobby Carrella here, who is our head of content and part of the Mavs show, a huge part of the Mavs show. And, of course, Elijah Smith is our producer tonight. Producer John on vacation. I swear that guy gets more time off than anybody else here at the company.
Who approves that crap?
I know. Seriously.
Bobby?
It wasn't me.
Producer Cat?
Did John see this game coming?
Oh my goodness.
So here we are.
How many high danger chances do we have?
Oh my gosh.
You want to know?
I do.
Do you?
Yeah, let's hear it.
3-0 Avalanche.
So that's why it's 2-0.
Oh, one of them wasn't even the goal.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
What the
Yeah.
hell?
Well, two of them weren't goals. Yeah. The Nichushkin one's just a goofy pinball in.
It was kind of like
You're trying.
Luka right there going, ole, and the puck goes in the net.
Got this on a great deal.
I bet you did.
50% off at the DLS merchandise store. The Luka shirts, the two of them. This and the Luka one. And then maybe another percentage for our DLS diehards,
Yes,
right?
I believe so.
And we're
Go get 'em.
diehards.
Diehards. I get to do. Oh, damn, that is harder than it looks when y'all do it.
See?
Bloods, you make it look easy.
You do make look at.
Well, from here.
Good Lord,
Show
that's-
that QR code again, Elijah.
Wait,
Let's
no,
show us
no.
how it's
Oh.
done.
The one's over there and then one's over here.
Keeps changing the
that is
camera
not
angle.
easy. But if I point at Luds, I
That
know
way.
that works.
Over
If you-
there.
That way. If we come back and win this game, I might buy that shirt for Luds.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah,
Which one?
that one Owen's wearing right now.
The Luka one.
Luka.
He's a big spender. It's
Damn.
on
Buying for
sale.
who?
You.
That'd be huge.
A basketball shirt?
If we win this game, I'm buying you that
Can
shirt.
I
didn't
see
know?
it again?
Luds is a basketball fan now.
He's wearing it. What do you mean?
Yeah, zoom in.
You could just
Zoom in
look.
what?
He's right
Right
there.
here, Luds.
Oh.
Yep.
This one.
Oh, I thought it was something they were showing on the screen.
Oh, no, no,
Well,
no.
we were showing it on
Yeah.
technically.
Well, I can't see it
Every
past
day.
here.
Don't
It's
blame
every
me. It's
day.
not. None of this is my fault.
Every day.
Hey, are we getting caricatures? Is that how you say that? Caricature shirts?
I mean, shirts
yeah.
of you.
Oh, with your face on it?
Well, that was that. Remember in the beginning when this thing got fired up, there was a guy drawing pictures back over here that was going to do all that.
Talk
stuff?
about Eric.
D-Line Co.
What's
Yeah.
up, D-Line?
Yeah.
D-Line's definitely watching this game. Probably not watching our watch along. He's probably on his own. Nuggets.
Nuggets
tonight.
are playing tonight. Yeah.
Oh, Luds knows that. He's a big NBA guy.
Yeah.
Nugs.
Luddy
Hey, wait a second.
loves
Who's
the NBA.
D-line?
Our
Eric, you
awesome
met him.
artist. The guy,
Oh, the guy I
who's
was just
drawing the
talking
caricature.
about.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
that's
okay.
D-Line.
So he's watching. So where are our shirts? Is it D-line or G-line?
D-Line.
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 You want to tell me why D-line? Is it because I know what the line is, but I mean,
I don't know.
I think I asked D-Line that.
Yeah, you're going to have to ask
well,
D-line.
D-line, if he's watching.
D-Line.
For $50, you can super chat in, D-line. Tell us. Get off your wallet, D-line.
I'll use that money to buy Luds' shirt after we come back and win this game. Boom.
That's a bing bong.
Who's parked in my spot?
It was really nice of you, though, to get Sam on a different airline this time.
Yeah, it was not cheap either.
Huh?
Oh, good.
Last minute
Lord.
airline flights are usually not.
That was
are they?
not a fun.
Why would it be last minute? You knew there was a game going
Hopefully
on.
not while he's in the sky.
we knew there was a game. It was a little too late by that
Sorry,
point. It was already
Sam.
break-
Yeah, jeez, dude.
Sky is falling.
Is the game started? Oh, wait, I got it.
Right now we're in an ad break.
We are in an ad break.
Well, that sucks.
Elijah's having fun with John's collection of drops.
Play them up, Elijah.
Be
Have
careful.
a
There's some
blast.
in there you might not want to play.
Just don't hit the
Slowly
moose.
milkshake.
Don't hit the moose on top of.
You actually can play that right now, Luds.
Yeah.
Because we are not
Which
on
one?
our television platforms.
Oh.
So you can
Any
play
of
the
them.
slutty milkshake.
Like finish your chicks?
He needs some milk.
Oh, yeah.
that one. That one.
It's like,
I blame Bobby. That's right. Championship games. Oh, championship games. Oh my God,
no, it's a good username.
that's a great username. That hurts, but it's a great username.
It's a good username.
Hopefully the Stars come back, win this game, advance.
I
move
need them in the
on,
championship
and
game.
they'll
If they
be in the
do, I don't get a
championship
shirt?
games. Well, yeah, if they come back and win this game, you get a shirt.
Oh, I thought you
buying
said
that
if
shirt.
they lost the game.
No. We want the Stars to make the championship games. That's what y'all call them, right?
Do we have the betting thing on here? Like, what are the odds?
There's
right now?
no. Well, there's no. We don't bet in
Yeah.
Texas.
We can't do that.
Games of skill.
Well, these guys are promoting it all the time. They're doing betting
Sleeper,
things.
it's a game of skill.
Games of skill,
Yeah.
not betting. Games
No,
of
but-
skill.
And you wonder why
you're
we don't
picking-
have Luds do the sleeper.
Yeah.
games.
picking.
Well, I just
We're
want to
just
know what
having
the
fun.
odds are for the
So
Stars
let's
coming back
put
to
it
win the
this
game
way.
because I would take them.
Anytime we get new
Look at all of a sudden he's gonna fire up that he's playing on all the time.
No,
Yeah, he
no.
is.
I can pull up
Yeah,
up win
I know.
probabilities. If you want to know
Indeed. Yeah.
Where
yeah.
we're
No,
at
is
right
that
now.
a betting site? No, I don't want to know probabilities. I want to know where the bookies got everything.
I
right
don't know
now.
if I got live.
Are they minus 250 or what are they? Are they plus? What are they?
Owen's got a computer typing feverishly over there.
I
You could probably
am.
find
I'm
that
doing
out.
all the quality chances you guys like to mock.
quality chances. I want high danger chances.
I have high danger too. 3-0. Quality chances were 21-9 Avalanche in the first. That's a lot.
Let's see here.
That's a game's worth. Just so you know,
21 is a low.
that's a game's worth.
It's a low game's worth, but yes, but that's a lot for 20 minutes.
I'll put there is live
Yeah,
picking right now.
That's what I'm talking about.
The current going into the second period, the Stars are an absolute long shot to come back and win this game. It's a plus 800 right now for them to come back.
Oh, wow.
Yep. So you can, if you were in a state that was into that kind of stuff, you could probably do well. But
Why are we doing the betting stuff in our?
We're not.
game of skill. We're not.
We don't.
Game
it's
of
a
skill.
Game of skill.
Yeah.
We're a game of skill.
Why it's
Oh.
more or less?
Oh,
More or
so
less.
it's
Yeah.
actually we're doing something illegal here?
No,
No, it's perfectly legal.
No.
Oh, I see. I
No.
see a lot of guys getting kind of fidgety up
We're
here.
not getting.
I'm not getting
at all.
fidgety. I'm not getting fidgety at all. I've said 14
Let's
Bud
talk about
Lights.
Bud Light.
I've
Let's
had
talk
more
about
than
Bud Light.
6.5
Thank you,
Bud
Light.
Lights.
Thank you, Bud Light. All right, here we go. Game's on for us. Puck has dropped and stopped.
Yeah, they haven't scored yet.
How would you have handled that first intermission as a player? Game 6 on the road in a closeout game. You're down 2-0 early.
Well, you're not getting rattled because you still. I mean, again, you're not going to get rattled. You still have 5 periods
Yep.
in front of you to be able to get to the next round. They're the ones that would be rattled if the score was the other way. So I don't. All we got to do is get a goal. That's all they're saying. Get a goal. Just get one goal. Try not to give up 21 shots in the period. But
yeah.
I don't
2-0
think
is
they
the
were- I
most
think it was
dangerous
like
lead
19
too,
to
right?
10.
Isn't
It
it?
basically, it was 2-1. They were outshot. So, and the one guy you can't
Oh
see
boy.
that, like that.
Woo.
Like you see that. That's ridiculous.
That's not good defense.
And that's why you don't want to get out on your front foot and just
There's a
start
penalty
going.
coming up. Okay. Look like tripping or hooking maybe.
That could be helpful. Special teams and goaltending.
That's all you need right there.
It's an offensive zone penalty too. That's terrible.
And I should have probably said this early. I'm just looking at this from a total fan perspective, so I'm just going to yell good, bad. That guy messed up. That guy did
Yeah,
good.
that was
so.
on the last one was Hintz.
Okay.
Like Hintz went over where he doesn't have to go, and that's how I think it was. Was it McCarr that got that chance right there? Yeah.
Yeah, just
That's
yeah.
the second last guy you want coming down. But
Number 8 down.
when
the
Hintz
slot there.
leaves,
although I
Hintz
did
is standing right next to him.
I might have picked McCarr to have more than his shots on goal tonight, so it was a good save. At least we got that. So
Well, McCarr, what was it?
three
Seven?
and a
Six,
half.
seven?
3.5.
That's it for McCarr?
That's why I went over.
Oh my gosh!
That's why I went more than.
Have
more
they
than.
not been watching
Yeah,
the
yeah,
last
yeah.
2 games? Not even the last 2.
All right, this feels like a pretty big juncture.
Of course it is.
Big opportunity.
And you just got to believe they're going to get back in it. This would be a nice time to get one by this goaltender and give him a little bit something to think about. But if he comes up with some couple big saves, it's not really good because it's just a confidence thing for him.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh,
like that.
Mikko.
yeah, that's what you that. But you just wait.
I liked that though.
Oh, that's
I like
beautiful.
That too.
There we go.
Oh!
There we go.
Play me some mother bleeping Pantera.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
We're really close to busting this out. We get one more goal. The Viking beer helmet is coming out, baby. Oh, yes. This is not your usual watch along.
Well,
right here.
how about when we get the lead?
Let's go.
Yeah, that was beautiful right here. This pass. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, they had a good time on that power play. That looked like just really easy.
pass.
Just
What a
easy.
What a pass.
Does Blackwood knock it himself?
I think so.
Yeah.
It definitely was knocked in.
Oh, they're all in Victory Park.
Why aren't we down there?
Why aren't
Let's
they
go.
over here?
What are we
Bobby,
doing?
Bobby, go tell them. Come on in.
Okay.
We have Bud Light, guys.
Well, I need to go tell them you got a choice. You can either come to our studio or go to Happiest Hour.
It takes 2 seconds for you to go down there and be like, Craig Ludwig is down here.
Yeah.
And they
And
would
then they'd all leave.
all be marching
No,
down
you've heard
this
of
way.
Luds. You know Luds. All right, don't give it back.
So we have 2 high danger chances now?
Yes. You're on it.
I'm on
That's
it.
better than the whole first period already.
I'm on it. Championship game says the Edmonton LA game is wild right now. What's the score we got over on that one?
I
Would've
think
just
that goes
started.
off their own guy.
It's 2-2.
Luds,
It's
I-
3-2.
I believe that
That goes off one of
Charlie
the Colorado
Coyle
guys. Yeah.
is the one that knocked that in.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Can
kind
we
of
get to the
an
bench and
own
see
goal
if McKinnon's
situation.
ripping him a new one again?
Oh boy. Oh my
That's
God.
not good.
Who's that?
Oh, Jesus.
Who's down?
That looks like a shoulder. I didn't even see it. Who is it?
Is that
Did-
Bischel?
Is it Bischel that's down?
Looks like Bischel. Yep, number 6.
Oh, and you know the bad news is, hopefully it's not his head that goes in here. His
Oh.
shoulder.
His shoulder.
Oh my
Yep.
God.
I don't know. It might be a shoulder too.
It's shoulder.
I think it's a shoulder. The only thing is he had a
Oh, yeah,
concussion
I mean,
earlier in the year.
Yeah.
Full
But
weight of
see,
a dude's body,
when-
and his
when-
arm got caught
When
behind
he
him.
goes down like this, and when because he just
His
kind of
head
lays
does-
there.
His
Head
head went
does hit
right
the
into the
Yeah,
boards.
and he
man.
doesn't grab his arm. I don't know.
He's not moving the arm, which makes you think shoulder.
He's also
No,
not moving
I'm
his head,
thinking
man.
he was knocked out. Yeah, he's woozy.
Yeah.
You better get 3 more guys out there to help lift him up.
Oh man.
Yeah, and they're lifting him up by the shoulder, so it's not a shoulder.
They don't have a 7th defenseman either, right?
Not in the game.
He does have it cupped this way, though.
And they don't. They didn't dress one.
No. No.
Oh man. Is there like any sort of protocol or anything with that, or what happens
With
with potential
Concussion?
head injuries?
well, and he's had a couple.
Okay.
So you're hoping, and what they'll do is, well, generally you get that time period, and there was a spotter at the game, so they're probably telling him.
It's kind of like with NFL, like you have to.
I mean, they don't have
pass
to
a
tell him
test
anything
or whatever.
right now. They know that he's
Yeah.
going out, but what'll happen is they'll check him the next day, and then the next day, and then eventually what they'll do is you'll get on a bike, and then if you can ride about 10 minutes without getting a headache,
Yeah.
a step.
Jeez.
And there's
man.
another step, and
Yes, that is hockey expert Bobby right down there calling out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, so as a defenseman, when this happens in a game, when you played,
Yep.
what changes? Obviously, it looks like that's probably not returning.
well,
to this
I
game
mean,
and-
not to put this like in a gruesome way, it's not like a Thomas Harley going out,
Right.
Because if they get a power play, obviously Harley becomes super important. Now you just shorten your shifts up, and like if they would have had a Brendan Smith dress, for instance, tonight, if he was one of the 12 forwards,
Yeah.
now he would be able to slide back, take up those minutes. But now it becomes probably from the other side. You're going, we are going to keep pucks in the offensive zone, and we're going to wear their 5 guys
You
out.
kind of have to
and-
anyway, though, because you're down, right? So
yeah.
like,
Well, they're gonna. I mean, if they do what they want to do, they'll end up. You'll find where as the game moves along, you got to play with 5D. That you get a little slower. And you're standing around a little bit more. You'll be standing closer to your net, and you can't. Like when they would like to play man on man, it's going to be hard for them to play that way. You'll get lost as the game.
So
goes
they might have
on,
to play
only
zone
because
now?
They're fatigued. The other thing is now if you get into special teams, and Essa's going to chew up, they're showing Essa, so he'll chew up a lot of minutes, and Harley's going to chew up a lot of minutes. So they're both going to be over probably 30 minutes by the end of the night.
Man.
Simulated. Agree. Win this for Bish, boys. Let's do it. It is hard reading that over there. I just,
It is.
I don't sit here that often.
No.
So
We know why, too, in the last 10 minutes.
I feel bad for yelling at
There's a
y'all
little
so
smaller
much.
on Mavs. We're a little more vision friendly on Mavs. Tanner will zoom in a bit more, but
That Liam Bishel enjoyer. You can watch this, buddy. We got this. We got this.
and like in that respect, Luds, if the defensemen are not maybe getting as involved and as active, like with the Stars outside of Harley, most of their defensemen don't really get involved on offense anyway.
Well, you'll probably see CC jump up a little bit. Labushkin will jump up a little bit more. And in all honesty, you're not down by 3
Get
goals.
loud.
You're down by 1.
yeah.
So you don't need to start getting involved in the offense yet.
Mhm.
You know, you kind of manage your game, manage your minutes as the game goes along. Nazardine will kind of monitor guys. The D coach, he'll monitor them as they come back to the bench, and you just look at the back of you, and you can tell if you're breathing hard. And sometimes you can say, "Hey, I got it." Well, so and so can get out there, and you can slow the game down, change one guy at a time, and
Hope for a lot of stoppages.
yeah, you can create your own at times.
We're at 16:50 on the clock in the second, by the way. Anybody watching along with us as they drop the puck?
Oh, back to sound.
Owen mans the remote and gets the sound back on for us.
That's weird. They took a quick break, but that's not actually a media timeout. It's too early in the period. So I
Yeah,
wonder
it
if they
is.
just
given the
saw
Dallas
the
defenseman,
delay.
Give the Dallas defenseman time to catch their breath. They're they're down to 5. Where it really becomes a problem is when a defenseman gets a penalty. Now.
Oh yeah, then you're just you're
Yeah.
screwed. At that
Well,
point.
yeah. Then you're probably going to get a guy out there that you normally wouldn't have out there, and
Okay. Lots of mustaches. Not a lot of play. Is the playoff beard like out?
No.
Is this a team that just doesn't do it?
yeah, I don't
Like,
think
it's-
I don't
see
think
it
it's
as much as this
yeah.
year.
It doesn't seem like it's as
The mustaches
apparent
are
as it was
strong,
for
but
years.
It's not,
yeah.
Remember, it's still fairly
Okay.
early.
Oh! Let's go! Sorry, Elijah. Didn't mean to
Light
scare you
the
there, buddy.
beam.
Woo! Gremlin.
Yeah, where? Wait a minute.
that's
Granlund
getting
and Hintz have scored.
That's getting close.
Granlund and Hintz.
We're getting. Oh, we're getting there. One more.
Shout out to the Scandinavians.
Just
Shout out
What a pass.
to Finland.
that's a great idea, Bobby. Let's go, boys.
And against the grain.
Let's go,
Hell yeah.
boys.
Yeah, that was nice, man. Oh,
2-goal comeback, and we need more likes for this. Everybody
What
in
were
the
those
chat,
odds
get
again?
those
Something about a
likes.
minus
yeah.
Give me-
Give us 64 likes for Granlund.
Likes for that.
Should have bet that minus 800.
We don't do
Oh,
that
we don't
here.
bet.
We do not
Well,
do that
somebody
here.
must have
Hey,
bet.
Luds, do you want to tell the guys just how amazing that transition was, starting from behind the net and the passing up
Well,
ice?
the pass was the amazing part. I mean, but that's how they play. They send a guy out in the neutral zone, and Granlund comes flying across the middle of the ice. But listen, it's the one thing that Dallas does better than a lot of teams in the league is they transition, and they like to play where they stretch guys out in the neutral zone. That's how they create the space, because that makes a defenseman back off. Thing is the guy that should have had Granlund was world-class Cale Makar. And it was their top pair out there that they found a way to split through. And with Makar being on the far side of the ice,
By the way, that's a power play goal.
That was a power play goal?
That was a power play goal.
power
Or no,
play
sorry.
goal? No,
Sorry. Hintz's goal was a power play goal.
Yeah.
That's what I was
I was
looking
going
at.
to say.
No, that was even strength.
He was too busy tight. He was
Too busy.
I know.
to-
He's watching.
He loves
scoring
it that
chances.
we're here tonight, doesn't it?
I do.
Jesus, man.
I do indeed.
Dude got smacked.
Uh-oh, get over it.
Uh-oh.
There we go. Sheesh.
Off, dude.
Sheesh.
You know,
Yeah, I don't like
this
anything
is
about that. I don't like anything about what just happened.
Well, this is the problem for Jake, is because now when all that it gets so chaos in there, now he's got to start going from side to side, and
dude, that was a disaster. Like, what was going on?
That was puck watching, guys.
We've had a lot of undetected shooters in this series. There's a lot of watching.
I mean, that's like point blank. But if you're playing man, that should never happen, right? But like even if you're playing zone, that should never happen. Dude's right in front of the
What
goal.
teams do against man on man is you run picks, similar to basketball.
Yeah. Well, but
And-
you can't do that in hockey.
Well, no, what you do
You're not
because you're
supposed
bringing
to.
4 people into the picture. 'Cause
Yeah.
If there's 2 guys that are going to crisscross Colorado Avs, that means there's 2 stars on them. When you go past each other, you're going to get picked off.
Yeah.
And the way that they play, if you don't have your head on a swivel and be able to see it coming, we've seen it a couple times. Who was it that got picked off by Nelson? Harley. Harley was just watching Nelson. He wasn't watching what was happening.
Now you defended that one quite a bit, saying that wasn't a pick. When I was watching,
No, I didn't say it wasn't a pick. I think it was a slight pick.
Yeah.
But I defended. It's part of the game. I mean,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was a smooth play in my opinion,
Yeah.
but it was like,
I thought that was
Seemed
a
like I
load
got
of
called
bull
a lot.
honky.
yep.
I don't want to be the first person to just
see,
really loudly
if you go
cuss on
back
this
and
stream.
you watch
but-
that third goal
You're just
and
waiting
watch
for
how
Lutz to
there's
do it.
3
Yeah.
players. All they're doing is following the puck around. I use this analogy with our U18 guys, and they don't get their head up and see what's going on. You know the videos with the YouTube videos and stuff with the cat, where you got that red pen light that you put around the floor, and the cat's trying to catch up to that
yeah,
light.
yeah.
That's what I say with a player. You guys are all just staring at the puck, and your heads are just going around. You're not looking at anything else going on.
Mavs do that a lot. They're just ball watching. It's like you almost get like lulled to sleep, especially out there because like McKinnon is out there. Dude is running around like a freak. You know, it's very easy to kind of get like just captivated by all that.
So I was going to ask the mindset of the team that dropped the 2-goal lead on their home ice,
And
in
then
an
now
elimination
gets one
game.
back.
And just
But-
about got a 4th. Good
So I'm
God.
not going to ask that anymore because they did get one back. Are all players out there right now just thinking this is like kind of a chaos game? Like this is like so many
No,
goals
you're not supposed to
flooding?
play in a chaotic game. That's not the concept. Especially against guys that have some skill and
Yeah.
can get lost.
But it goes like the Edmonton LA game right now. They had 5 goals in the first 15 minutes of the game. Like just
Holy moly, dude.
back and forth and saying, here we go again. Come on. There we go, Jake.
That was about half an inch away from being too many men.
Look at Bobby. Big brain on Bobby.
That's the whole thing happened because dude was doing Neo in the Matrix to avoid the puck.
Hockey Bobby. Owen, how are you with
I do
basketball?
know
'Cause
some
you-
things.
Owen might be doing NBA this summer as
As
Hockey
you can
Bobby.
see on my shirt, I can handle basketball.
Let's go.
There's a lot of matadors in basketball, apparently.
There's one less in Dallas now, though.
You want to talk about rim protectors? No, Luds, that's not a dirty phrase.
Wait, what? I didn't hear.
Yeah, he wasn't listening.
No.
That was a bad rebound by Blackwood.
Ooh. Come on.
It had to kill some. Oh my God, dude! He
come on,
can't
guys.
catch anything right now. He's a little shaky.
We're going to get one of those fat rebounds.
Everything's bouncing right off that dude right now.
Yeah, but we needed to bounce in behind him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is danger zone territory right now. I think the most nervous I ever am in hockey is when dudes have been on the ice for 50 seconds or more, and then it's icing, and you got their top line coming on. That just feels like very, very
Yep.
ominous times.
That's why in the second period, you're always preaching come off before you're tired.
Yeah,
Because it always happens where you want to stay an extra 5-10 seconds on a rush.
and you got the
You've been
long
out there for
switch.
30,
and-
35
yeah,
minutes. The next thing you know, you didn't come off. Then it goes back to your own end. And then
You're
you
in
have to ice it.
big trouble. Yeah,
And when you have to ice it, you can't change.
yeah,
Now they get their fresh guys out there.
yeah, and you were doomed.
Yeah.
Nico's finding his game.
It is opening up, though. You can see it's kind of going back.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's there we go.
Oh my God! I'm gonna move to Finland this summer.
Get the helmet.
Oh
Get
my
the
God!
goddamn helmet.
Put a beer in there. Get this man a beer.
Hey, Elijah, you're welcome to play the Finland drop whenever you like. That's
Keep
'cause the
it
speakers are too
going.
quiet.
Finland. All right. First time using this. So.
Norway might be #1 at chess thanks to the GOAT Magnus Carlsen, but there's only one country #1 in hockey, and that is Finland.
I might spill some of these beers, and I'll yell at myself if I do this time.
Well,
Luds.
remember, you're not the first one to spill beer
know.
on the carpet.
And I feel bad because I've yelled at Luds for spilling beers, and now.
Buds, was he mean?
Don't
Yeah, but
waste
that
the
wasn't
Bud
my
Light.
fault.
All right. All right.
Don't waste the Bud Light. But luckily, our flooring from our friends at Empire today can withstand all sorts of wear and tear.
Mm.
Oh my God!
Mm.
Is it working?
Mm-hmm.
Is it too fast?
This is moments before
You're making
disaster.
it sound like it hurts, though.
It is. You sound like you're in trouble. Or are you just excited?
Dude is housing that
It won't
beer.
stop.
I was going to say, he's stuck. You got to tie it off or something. It's just,
I got it. It
There's
pinches off.
so
you
many
just-
lines in there.
Just don't tilt it.
I know. I realize I can't move my head. It's got to stay nice and. I did this because you wore moose antlers last time, Luds. I figured you'd have your moose antlers with you.
No, this is what we need right now. This is what the boys need too.
And the Stanley Cone. I didn't realize. we
Kevin
named
Gray's
it.
in the chat.
That's
Hockey
genius.
Kevin, let's go, dude. Let's go.
We need to have more like watch parties and
it
events.
might
so you
make
can
an appearance in tomorrow's show.
so you can steal more things, and we can have more set decorations.
So we can have more beer too.
I have a very large head too, by the way. I was really
I was going to say,
stressed
that looks
when
kind
this
of tight on you.
when this thing came in the box. It came. I was like, oh, that ain't gonna fit.
You're
at
afraid
all.
to turn your head right now, aren't
I'm
you?
very. I'll do it though for a 3-0
Don't lean
win.
back or bend forward.
What's
or
up,
anything.
KG in the chat? What's up? This is a great game. You did say this opened up. Here we go. Lutz is just jealous at the moment, by the way, that he doesn't have a Viking helmet, beer helmet.
No, I'm good. I'm totally good. It fits that melon of yours better.
Lieutenant Ben in the chat. How's it going, Lieutenant Ben?
Lieutenant Ben.
I need more in my GM army, by the way. If you want to join the GM army,
You're trying to
DM us on Twitter on the account. I'll see it.
Are you
I'll,
trying to build up your posse?
yes. You want to join? Hit me up.
What do they say? Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
That's absolutely right. Absolutely right. Caesar Rome Miko is a superstar. I like it. Yeah, he's playing well right now. He's playing well. KG Stars and Avalanche and putting on a show. Highly entertaining. Almost as entertaining as our watch along right here. It's a great game.
Victory Park is Liddy McBitty.
It's not a funeral.
It is Litimus Maximus.
It's amazing. There was a funeral held there like 3 months ago.
There
now there's a
was.
party.
And another
But
one on
there
April
was a
9th.
casket out there.
Too soon, Mr. Luca shirt on a Stars watch. Hey, 50% off in the DLS
That's why I wore it.
store.
It's a great
That's right.
deal.
Go! I mean, literally, they're starting to run out.
The
so
Finnish Mafia shirt's probably running out too.
It might make an appearance here in a little bit.
It already is right now. Oh, let's go.
Oh yeah,
Let's go.
I know what I'm doing. I do have another jersey to change into too. By the way, if we feel
Man.
bad
Well,
luck
don't
going
change
on.
anything
I'm not.
right
We're
now.
good.
Like Diana
we are
Ross.
good right now. We are
Wardrobe
good right
change.
now.
I mean, if the Stars take the lead, I'm taking my shirt off.
I warned y'all. This is from a fan perspective. Y'all are getting everything I do
Oh, beat his
at home
ass.
watching this stuff. Let's go. Fight, fight, fight. This thing is going to pour all over me, by the way. I'm going to have to chug these 2 beers out of a beer helmet.
I think it's like really awesome and cool and noble whenever Stars guys get unnecessarily aggressive. I think it's just like really villainous, unnecessary, and frankly embarrassing when the other team does. Luds, when did you join the Stars? When was your first season here?
When we came.
Oh, okay, so you were the whole time?
1992,
Okay, because I saw
Minnesota.
there was this video making the rounds on the internet the other day of a big comeback the Stars had. Y'all were down 2 with like a minute left, came back and won. And there was a shot of the bench, and I could have sworn it was you on there, but this was from 1995. So I didn't know if you were there at that point. Back then, I was 4 years old.
Well, if we were making a comeback, that's right where I would have been. Was on the bench.
Hey, so Luds isn't in Slack, so he doesn't know this, but he'll appreciate it. What do you type in the Slack every time the Stars score a goal or win a game?
A lot of LFG. A lot of LFG. Sometimes some Pantera.
Yeah, play
Sometimes,
Pantera,
yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
Oh, that's his go-to. Play Pantera.
Oh man, they were so close to 4-3 just now.
Ooh. I hope my daughters are watching right now. I'm very proud of
Oh,
their
I'm
dad,
sure they're
by the
super
way.
proud.
I hope they're
Absolutely
super proud of me right now.
Taking pictures, taking them to school tomorrow.
Googling like that has to be high stick. Come on. They're like Googling like how to disown myself, how to get adopted.
I mean, it's not like this is on the internet and like lives forever or
No,
anything.
no one will ever see this.
Nobody will see this. I've never seen somebody write so fast, by the way.
Bad
anybody
news,
what?
everyone.
Right, so fast. Like,
One Avs fan
is there not
came in
smoke
here
coming
and
off
hit the stream with a dislike. So I think we need to drown them out with 64 likes.
we
Got
need
giggly
100
with the
likes.
helmet, so
Let's
now I'm
go.
trying to catch up again.
100 likes on this. Let's go, people.
More people that like the stream, the more people get notified about the stream, which means the better the chat, the more.
Lieutenant Ben, I'll take care of that. We're going to get a lead here in just a minute. We will have the next lead.
Hey, Lud, did you get a good look at the second Hintz goal, the one that made it 3-3?
Oh shit!
Is that just a good shot on the rush, or did Blackwood make a mistake? He says right when they have another high danger chance.
Thank you, Bar.
Don't blink.
Dude, are we sure that was off the post?
I think we heard it. That's it.
I think,
Okay.
yeah, that was a...
Well, they would have blew
Yeah.
the horn by now.
Okay. Oh my god,
Oh, that's
that
a
looked
great
like
shot.
the inside of the post.
That
Like,
was... Owen, I apologize for us
thought
distracting him
Blackwood
way
was
too
guessing
much
on
during
it.
this game.
Nah,
So.
I'm glad you're here.
No, I watched it like 10 times. Or you're writing, I'm watching stuff. I don't need to look anymore.
And
I
Just a
think
good
he
shot?
I just think he threw his blocker in a spot where what he was hoping was going to hit it.
I mean, he picked a corner. It was a great finish.
I know, but you asked if it was a good shot or Blackwood. I think Blackwood was hoping it hit him.
that's what I would do if I played goalie. Just like
Yeah.
put stuff everywhere and just be like, eh.
Well, that's part of that is because of the pace of the shot, but also because of how fast he came in on the attack.
What up, Tanner? Welcome to the chat.
We get the whole squad in the chat tonight,
Tanner's here?
except for producer John.
Tanner will jump in the chat, but he won't return a message.
Producer John is getting in all kinds of trouble tonight.
Does he not answer your calls either? Oh, yeah?
Do we have any
We need
imagination or wagers on what John's doing tonight?
we need Elijah on camera first off.
Probably
at some
getting
point.
arrested.
Yeah, the streets of Boston need to be careful tonight because John is on the prowl.
Holy moly, dude!
Otter is
Oh my god!
Otter's doing his part tonight.
God, this is shades of. It was Otter against Calgary, right? 62 saves or whatever. Or was that a Ben Bishop joint?
No, the Calgary was Ottinger. That game 7 that they lost.
Yeah, it was 60
Bishop
something or
had
50
a
something.
stand on his head 50 save game in St. Louis.
That's right.
Sounds empty.
which was 2019.
Empty for
Yeah,
right
dude,
now. We'll
and
fill it back up again.
Third
after
period of
another
that game,
finished goal.
I'm begging the boys, help your keeper out. That was the inside of the post. Holy moly!
That was in overtime, and then they lost Pat Maroon in
And then
double
this
overtime.
one.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Was
Pat
it tight?
effing Maroon,
Pat Maroon, baby.
Was it tight?
dude. You need you need to promote some blood flow.
Have you been walking around today with a rubber band around
That's a
your forehead?
7. That's a 7 5/8 fitted cap right here. I'm big head.
I don't know how the Vikings did it. All right, that was
Maybe bigger helmets.
Hope everybody's having fun in the chat, watching along with us. I see we're at 75 likes right now. We could use 25 more.
There you go. Another chance for hints.
Oh, what was it? Anyone?
Uh-oh.
Jesus.
Otter. Ooh.
Oh my God.
I got to check my sleeper. That was another Makar. Huh.
Oh, he's got to be over. What was it? 2.5 or 3.5?
3.5.
Got to be over it.
He's at 2. Actually, this is probably slightly behind. It
I
takes a
saw him
second
take
update.
2 already. One from the goal line. That last one.
I had hints at over 2.5. He's at 4. I also picked Mikko over 2.5. He's at 0 at the moment. Is that right?
Yeah, he's
Mikko, no
doing a little
shots.
more passing tonight.
Mikko?
I'm okay with that.
Mikko? He has to have at least 2 shots.
I didn't see one
I
yet.
thought he had one like right out of the gate.
Sleeper, lots of fun. Play along.
I'm just hoping to
You've
will
been on
him
a bit
to
of a
3
hot
shots.
streak lately.
I've been on a very hot streak lately, so I'm not counting this one out right now. I've got 1 win.
If you want to get on the leaderboard, send me some screenshots. I can put you
I
on.
won on Champions League yesterday,
Oh, yeah?
and I won on John's picks in game 5.
Oh, nice. John finally won
I
one?
put my money where John's mouth was.
And it works.
Think about that. What's up, Elijah?
This game feels very loose.
The game is getting loose. Like they're exchanging chances.
Track meet.
Which
And
is
who
very
does that
stressful.
favor?
I kind of think it favors. I mean, either one of them. I think Jake can handle more
Yes,
of
I
the
agree with
Wild
that.
ass moments.
high end chances than the other guy can.
Absolutely.
But I don't think that's a world you want to live in.
Oh, my God.
Lieutenant Ben, I am.
They've just got
I've-
too many things that are coming right down the pipe on Jake. Like it's like it's like the middle of the ice is opened up and they just continue to leave kind of like that. A good thing that's a defenseman.
Scrambly.
Lieutenant Ben, I actually worked.
There's one.
Oh, here we go. I'll get back to this second. Let's go.
Oh, my
Brandon's
God.
looking
I was
for
about
his
to
second.
absolutely pog.
This game is crazy.
This is like pond hockey right now, but with playoff
Oh, my
intensity.
God. I just want like 2 normal minutes would be just awesome right now.
No, we want him to hit another breakaway goal for the Stars.
I'm thinking nice, even strength, like 30 seconds in the zone. Cycle,
No,
cycle,
this
deflection.
This is an
I want-
exchanging chances period.
I went up and,
And
down.
here's another one.
This is
Oh,
insane. This is
God.
great. This is fun hockey to watch.
I'm
take
gonna
out his
die
own guy.
before
This
the game
is
is
fun
over.
hockey to play.
Well, for forwards it is. No, I mean it is for them guys. They're not as concerned about the other end of the rink as
So at this point in
wish
a
they
game
were.
like this, you just get like to the halfway line and go, "No, I'm not going on any further because it's going to come right back
for
this
me,
way."
it's like another
Hold-
one.
So at least the third star
And
of the
that's
game right now is our
Manson doing
posts.
that. Now Manson's caught. Have I heard Razor say unfettered yet or no?
Yes.
He did?
Yes.
Oh, geez, I was going to try to steal it from him.
I was almost going to say, has anyone been fettered? But
This is a fun hockey game.
Be interesting to get in the side of each coach. His head. Go ahead.
this
Are
is
they
definitely a
digging
game
it?
the
Are they
coaches
not
don't like.
digging it?
Yeah.
Although it's almost 2-1 in shots again. It's exactly 2-1 now.
Holy moly, dude.
What's that? 3-4 posts now from the Avs this period?
At least 2.
And
Natchez, Manson?
Otter was like beat, dude. He was just clean beat.
No, he wasn't. That's all he gave him.
Mhm. That's a goalie save.
High danger.
And to get my
Mark
man a
that one
nap
down, Owen. High
during the
danger.
intermission.
Just put Razor's parentheses on that one. I don't think it's as high danger when it's Manson versus Makar. I think there should be an asterisk
Agreed.
by it.
It's definitely on a scale.
So, Lieutenant Ben, you said hockey. No, I don't claim to be like a hockey expert at all, but for about 12 years, I worked nearly every single Stars home game on the Jumbotron show. So I have watched a ton of hockey as a Stars employee and Stars fan over the years. So, but I'll still ask Lud some fun questions as we go along and explain exactly.
About the Jumbotron?
I can tell you stuff. I'll tell you stuff about the Jumbotron if you tell me stuff about playing hockey. What was the one game that was like 4 overtimes at the AAC? Garen was injured at the time, and it was one of those nights where Garen actually came into the replay room and sat with us, and I showed him how we did graphics on the gun. Everybody was so I wouldn't say bored, but it was like, okay, will this game ever end to where Garen walked
Was
in
it
the
a
room
playoff game?
It was a playoff game. He walks in the room, sits down next to me, and we're showing. I'm like, oh yeah, this is you hit these buttons and the graphic comes on. He's like, somebody just score so we can all go home. I'll tell you one thing. As an employee working a game like that, I didn't get an extra penny for basically working 2.5 games that night. I got my same rate. There's no overtime for the employees on the Jumbotron show.
Really?
When those games go,
There's no overtime for overtime?
no. Same
Or
rate.
they get paid by the hour?
Same rate by the.
You get paid by the game?
No, you get a flat rate by the game. Yep. So whether it
Do
ends
they not
in
have a union?
whether it ends, it does if you're on the TV trucks.
Oh.
Arena employees, no. So if it ends in, you get paid the same for 3 periods or 4 overtime game. It's a lot of fun.
All I know is the people in the suite stop serving halfway through the
They
third.
do that, yes. Lieutenant Ben, Owen is plotting world domination. Yes, he is.
He's only on step 13 right now. We need a... It takes at least 20 steps to take over the world. We know that. Oh, all right. Nifty.
On a dime.
Someone help him.
This is where you want the Avs to be, hemmed in their own zone.
What a game. Simulated Dutchie needs a goal. I agree. He is
Yeah,
due
he-
one. He is absolutely due one. Got to get this done. Bobby, you getting nachos again? What are you doing?
Who doesn't eat nachos? Wait a minute.
Bobby just declared, I do not eat nachos. What
You
human
can
has
have
ever
nachos
said, I do
without
not
sour
eat
cream.
nachos?
I like it, but
Especially living in Texas. I don't eat nachos. Have you ever
I'm
I
confounded.
declared that?
swear I saw him eating nachos tonight at the happiest hour.
Happiest Hour. Thank you, Happiest Hour. And Bud Light. Thank you for all of our Stars playoff content and supporting us here. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the beer.
Thank you for the beer. Not the beer helmet.
What do we got here? Oh, we got a commercial break.
We got a commercial break. So, what do you think, Luds? Is
Hey, you're feeling better as the team that's got the 3-2.
yeah?
4-3
Oh yeah.
lead, you know what I'm saying?
You're fired up at this point.
Yeah,
Right?
heading into the, you know.
Yeah. I like our spot at the moment. You're absolutely giving yourself a chance to win this game. Wrap it up. Go home.
Man, Jake's made some good saves.
Jake
and
has
they're
been-
all from right in front of him.
Jake has
Like-
been fantastic tonight.
There's a Nature's post. Who else was it? That save right there.
The one on Manson, too. That crossbar.
Yep. This has been a great game.
That
No,
save on
I'm talking
Kelly.
about the saves in front of him. Like
Yeah.
just Ridiculous.
Clang.
Ottinger with 52 saves on 56 shots in the last 3 periods at Ball Arena. Damn.
Kind of feels like an avalanche to him.
Oh, but
Oh, Luds.
That's the
You got a rim shot over there,
That's
Elijah?
he needs some milk.
Oh wow.
He needs some milk.
Is that the rim shot?
That's the rim shot.
That was the rim shot.
Oh, I thought there was like a clang.
Another shout out to Elijah for producing tonight. Thank you so much for stepping up and handling
and
this one
stepping
this
in
evening.
for AOL John again.
Mr. Let's take
I think
time
he's on
off during
tour.
the playoffs.
Yeah,
What the
He's
hell?
on tour.
What if you went to coach and been like, Coach,
Yeah, no,
I
I'll
can't
be-
play game
can't.
6 because I
Yeah.
got a bachelor party in Boston.
Or I went to Mexico City. Yeah, no, you can't.
That's the story.
Woo! We need 2 more likes before the end of this period, by the way. So at least get to 80. You got, where are we at right now on the clock? We're at 1:51 on the clock is where we're watching it at the moment. I need 2 more likes on the chat. Get us to 80 before the end of the period.
How do we just get another goal before the period?
I'm
would
in
be-
on that.
That would be
Uh-oh.
nice.
Clairvoyant
Yeah,
Luds.
stop. Put
Clairvoyant
that
Luds.
down. Oh, my
no,
God.
pay attention. Clairvoyant
Oh,
Luds.
I wonder what happens here.
It's
Let's
Miko!
go!
Is that another Finn?
Holy shit! Finland is so broken.
Yes, he's got the Finnish Mafia shirt. on.
Finland is so OP. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, Mikko Rantanen just breaking the heart of the entire Rocky Mountains right now.
Wouldn't he love to end a series?
Oh
with the
my
game winning
God.
How
goal
awesome
here
would that be,
in
dude?
Colorado?
Dude,
How
that would be
great
the,
would
the
that be?
sweetest G-dub-G.
What a play.
Those are quick hands right there.
Yep.
Quick hands.
That's like the cleanest. I mean, they've had some breakaway looks, but that is like the cleanest look they've gotten
Yeah.
all night.
2 goals,
Look at
6
him
assists
chirping,
on
too.
19 shots in this series. That's it. Let's go.
I didn't mean to spoil it ahead of time.
Yeah,
but,
I got to realize not to look at your computer.
Well, ordinarily mine is
Jesus.
behind because I'm looking at an old scoring chance, but I went to live and then.
Ay.
But you know what? It didn't ruin it that much. You're still happy.
I'm happy,
You're
but
you'd be
I had
more
to
happy.
I had to fake it a little bit. I was like, "Oh, goal!" Like I knew
No,
it was
you
coming.
didn't fake it.
Oh, hey, Mika! I knew it was coming. It just you took that away from me, Owen. And I can't forgive you for that.
I feel like you're a better actor than that.
I'm not. I'm really not.
Tanner is trying to. Yeah, Tanner, that was a joke. Let the record show. I'm not going to show skin
Oh, you are.
on the stream. I'm not
You
going to do
absolutely
that.
are.
I'm
They
not
did
going to
hardly-
do
They
that.
did give him a penalty.
Oh, we gotta. Let's go up 2.
They
before
actually
the-
called that. I thought they
let's-
were saying they played it with the high
It's the other
stick.
way around.
Oh, they called it on Harley.
Yeah, that's a bad graphic up there. Yep.
Yeah, that's a good graphic. That's what actually happened.
Yeah. All right. But okay, I don't want to live in the world of like the goal. The refs owed a penalty one way.
Yeah,
but,
you're not.
you know, let's
Well, he
kill
hit
this
him in the
right
head with
here
his
and
stick,
go
so,
into
like-
the third where it's all kind of evened up, and let's kill this here and be all right.
I just got the stick up, didn't he?
Let's go, Otter. Let's go.
Whew.
Let's go. Tanner Rotman with the LFG in the chat. That's right.
Smack that shit down. All right.
Come on.
We're good. We're good.
Oh,
Oh my god.
We're good. We are good. Luds, high five.
we're good.
Let's go.
We're
Pretty
good.
good five.
Bad
Pretty
news
good
is
hit
there's
by
20 minutes
Landeskog
left.
there at the end.
High
We got a
five.
Finnish Mafia shirt. We've got a North Stars sweater desecrated on the floor.
I'm putting that back on because we scored 4 goals with me wearing that.
That's true.
All right. We need any more intermission beers? I'll go run it.
I would like to point something out that when you're in company of Luds, that question is redundant.
Just always yes.
Is always yes.
Well, I guess it was for that end of the.
You should ask the helmet guy.
You might as well bring me 2 more.
Helmet, okay, so
You might as well bring me 2 more.
Luds, we're gonna need an Uber
Oh, and
for
you
him.
want one?
I'm good for now. Thank you.
I'm gonna have to buy some more Bud Light before by next series, aren't I? Bud Light is fantastic. By
Hey,
the way.
Luddy.
I love Bud Light.
Yeah.
I'll mute this. That was a defenseman's nightmare. Period. 28 combined scoring chances.
It was a track meet.
There's
That's what I said. It's just a track meet. The whole game is.
unbelievable.
I would say it's a nightmare for the goaltenders.
Yeah, it's definitely end to end.
You know, I know you own a beer helmet, Lud, so I'm going to have to ask you how to wash the pipes in this. This is my first beer helmet ever, so I know you own one.
How many times have you used it?
This is the first time, so I'm going to have some tips from you on how to properly clean it.
Well, it's only the lines.
Yeah, I know, yeah. So it's and get nasty fat. You know, you don't want bad beer lines. You go to a bar and they have bad beer lines, your beer
pull them out. Pull them lines out.
Oh, this is so much fun, guys. So this is not like one of those instances where you got to call and make sure the Pantera CD gets delivered to you before the third period. Like, y'all are good going into this.
No, now wait. Now,
period.
if we're a podcast,
Yep.
can we play that music in here?
Oh,
We're
here
not
we go
using
again.
it. We're not using it.
Record this and you can use this one. Dallas stars. That version works. Thank you, Bobby.
I didn't mean to tease you.
You can't. I know. I was grabbing both. You can't.
So
you can't
somebody
play it on a boombox over there, for instance.
Somebody owns that music.
Yeah, but it's a podcast.
So there's this thing called AI, artificial intelligence.
I've heard of that.
That
Is that Grok?
will sit through it. Hey,
Whoa!
Whoa!
Clean.
Whoa! No,
We got
no,
that
I
clean.
can't say that.
no, you can. You just said grok.
Yeah, he just pulled that out.
You
Is it-
nailed that. That is AI.
Is that Grok?
Luds knows grok?
Mark
you nailed
that.
that. That's good. Yes.
Bing
And so what
bang.
happens
And
is
We have a
Chat
super
GT
chat.
or Chat.
Go ahead there.
no. Go ahead. Go. Hold on. Quiet.
Chat GT. Chat.
I'm just waiting to see if Elijah put it on the
Chat
screen.
something.
Chat GPT.
Oh, you
very
faked this
close.
out.
Very close.
You did the Bing Bong fake out.
That's good. Yeah. So when you play that kind of commercial
me
music,
paying
there's
attention
actually
now.
AI that will.
So
sit
somebody's
there,
going to track it and say, "You guys owe Metallica that."
Pantera or Metallica, or
Whoever.
whatever. Yeah. That happens. I've been on the wrong side of that before.
Really, but it can't be a few nickels.
I
How
think
many
even
songs?
talking about that on
Like the
microphone
whole
might
album?
get you in trouble.
27 instances.
Oh, so you played a lot though.
No. 27 videos had background music. Background, by the way. This is like a player taking batting practice and you hear the music in the background.
Yeah.
That's a commercial music. The
Yeah.
AI picks up on that, sends it to the music publisher, says, hey, there's this. They then look at that clip and go, oh man, that thing did 50,000 views.
Oh no.
Yep. So that's why I am very defensive on what we can and can't use on our shows. There's a reason behind it. So we can talk. I'm sure y'all all want to know all about how to GM and make decisions like that at a podcast digital company. We won't bore you with that. Let's talk hockey, buds. So this is not a go get the Pantera CD moment. This is how are you feeling as
This
a
is
player?
how you would. This is how.
going
Well,
into the third.
I don't really get too excited about things, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing is it's the first round.
Yeah.
So there's
Against
even,
a big
even this,
rival,
there's a-
though, against a team that you don't want to lose to this
Well, against a
season.
team
Also
that
down
a
your
lot of people
two
picked
top
to win the cup,
guys,
too.
A lot of
too,
people
like-
did pick to win the cup.
And then hopefully what you're hoping for, if everything pans out tonight, that the St. Louis and Winnipeg series goes 7 games
It would be
and
fantastic for Bishop.
they knock a couple more guys out.
Yep.
Because there's a couple guys that's been a tough
Who
series.
do you
over there.
want in that series, by the way? Winnipeg's been so good all season, but St. Louis has been
I'll
so
tell you what,
hot at the end of the season that
The way that both those teams are playing, there's so much traffic in front of both nets. You're going to have your handful with either one of them. And I personally think, and this people would probably think the opposite, is that I think Hellebuck just isn't the playoff guy.
Yeah.
that he's not the regular season guy. He's fantastic, right? He has struggled, and his team in front of him have scored some timely goals. I think that Binnington, from a goaltender standpoint, Binnington may be more of an issue just from a goalie standpoint right now. But maybe this is the game that if Hellebuck, they finish the series off, maybe that's the one that he had to get past was in that round.
Well, and Binnington's one of those guys that we have seen get ridiculously hot in the playoffs, and that scares the heck out of me.
Hey, a quick side note, a non sequitur, if you will. What do you think the DNVR guys are doing right now? Are they losing their collective
they're probably
mind?
Oh, we can tune in live if we can.
If
we set
John
up a
was only
scene.
here to capture some of that stuff,
can't you
and put
pipe
it
them
the
in or
show.
trickle them in?
Oh, we
or
have a
something?
super chat, guys. Michael Moore with a Mondano and a 99 cup here. Lud's on the TV. This game looks chaotic, but I've seen Matt smiling and laughing. Is that right? Yeah. For the players, is it as crazy for them as to us, or they just playing hockey?
Wait, who's smiling and laughing? I'm watching replays.
Apparently Duchesne. He said Matt. The only Matt in the game is Duchesne. So
well, yeah, but I mean, again, him and Rantanen are in a building that they played, and this means probably a little bit more to them. But he's having fun. I would like him to chip in with a goal. Has he had a goal this series yet?
Matt Duchesne has not had a goal. He has
I
one.
think he was one of them that
He
wasn't really on there.
I don't think so. That's
no, he hasn't scored a goal. He has.
That's why he's due one.
His first point in the series was that beautiful power play one-touch pass to Johnston in Game 5.
Yeah,
it's good pass, by the way. How about Mikko? So Luds, I see the Mikko highlight here, and I'm thinking right now the Colorado Avalanche fans. I don't think it's the players, but the fans at Ball Arena are thinking, "Oh no, is this going to be our undoing? Is it going to be Mikko Rantanen?"
Yeah, I said that like in Game 2 or 3. I said the last thing those people and the players especially and general manager, the last thing they want to see, and Joe Sakic, I mean, the last thing they want to see is Rantanen be a
hero,
be a big part. Not even necessarily if it's the game-winning goal, but just get on the board because he's gotten better every game. I think he's getting more noticeable every game.
Bing bong.
Another one, Smickball with a Lundqvist and Year After the Cup, wearing my DLS diehard shirt for the first time.
Let's go.
Black with Dallas skyline. That's one of my personal favorites. Tonight we'll decide if it's lucky or not. Go Stars, Otter time in the third.
Yep.
Smickball, if you get a chance, take a selfie in that shirt. Tag us, DLS_stars on Twitter. We will reshare that stuff. We'd love to see that. Love that. Please, more people need to do that. Wear your DLS gear, take those pictures, tag it on there. We'll share it around. But that's awesome. Love it.
I do want to make it clear, though, if the Stars lose, it's not the shirt's fault.
Right.
All right? It is not the shirt's fault.
It's Lud's
Don't
fault.
play any music with it either, apparently.
Yeah.
Don't do that, please.
Well, don't post video of yourself with music in the background.
Can't do that either.
No, that's bad.
I'm going to say this right now, by the way.
My account.
But
So
it's
I
not
had
coming from us. It's coming from somebody else.
I had a Twitter account back in the day that got up to it. I had a pretty good following on there.
a big follower.
Well,
Look at
not.
me.
I'm not bragging. I'm
Big-
saying like
Big
I was
Bobby
I was
on Twitter.
I was a verified account
Humble
with
brag.
like
Humble
so
brag.
there was reasons for them to like not try and clap me. But I posted
what
some
you?
video.
Don't.
I had this video
Good.
of playing Mamma Mia in the background, and it got taken down like 3 years after the
What does
fact.
clap you mean?
Like, get rid of me. Like, clap. Like, get out of here. Like,
Oh,
like
good
take me down.
I got sued by Queen one time for a Dirk
Oh, dude.
for a Dirk
Don't say that about
you
Queen.
got-
So,
you got
okay,
what
Don't
kind
say
of
that about
one time?
Queen.
I did it.
Queen can't do any wrong.
I did a documentary episode on Dirk Nowitzki. We interviewed him. He was fantastic. It was an hour-long episode. We did touch on the Mavericks winning the championship, and if you remember, they had the party down in Victory Plaza.
If you
And
remember, I don't know shit about basketball.
you're on the Mav show all summer, so don't say that on mic because you're
Yeah, we're trading shows.
trading
remember?
shows.
I don't know. I'm just being honest. I know nothing
Dirk,
about him.
Dirk on the balcony of the AAC saying we are the champions of the crowd, and I used
Definitely
the
remember that video.
15 seconds of terrible Dirk singing with no music. It was a cappella. It was just him singing the chorus to We Are the Champions. That got all the way to Queen in England. Somebody saw that. Somebody found it. I had to deal with their
Ryan
lawyers.
May?
I called
Don't say a bad word about
wait,
Brian
now,
May.
this is during the championship?
He,
No.
like me, has
This
a
was-
degree in astrophysics.
This
Oh,
was
hell yeah,
10
that's
years
awesome.
after it happened.
yeah,
I
but
didn't
he's
know
a
that
better
about you.
guitar player.
No,
than
I knew that about him. I did not know
Why
that
don't
about
they
you.
go after him?
Perfect
this was-
for hosting a Stars podcast.
This
right?
was 10 years after it happened. I did the documentary the episode 10 years after it happened. I get the notification from our lawyers that Queen was in contact with them.
Did you
I
ask
go
if
into-
they'd come in?
I go into Walshy's office thinking I should just quit right now because I'm about to get because I'm going to get sued so bad based on the paperwork that all came in. I was crapping myself on this one, telling Jason exactly what happened. End of the day ended up being $1,000, and I was like, I will pay that myself, no problem. 1,000.
That's
I
cheap
was
for my
assumed
guys,
it was going to
Queen.
be way worse, but it was all because Dirk sang "We Are the Champions" a cappella, and I used that little clip
Yeah.
in there. That's
That's-
you can
Bing
actually you owe. That's how music rights are so restrictive, and it's so tough on this stuff. So
New
that's
super
why
chat
I'm worried
from
about
Ben Swaggerty, a DeSmith 99 Cup year. Go Stars.
Go
Hell yeah.
Stars,
Go
yeah, Ben,
Stars.
thank you.
Bing bong.
We have another one. Oh,
Tanner!
who's this guy? Tanner Rotman? I've never heard of him before. But a Madonna 99, thank you. Must be a first-time caller. This is my official apology to Luds for not returning his call/voicemail about the
Totally.
missing beers from the
It
fridge.
is magical audio. I'm not
So
going to lie.
Tanner, that $9.99 is fantastic. You also just need to go pick up another case of Bud Light, put it in the fridge, and we'll be good.
Bygones be bygones.
That's your penalty.
Wait a second. Isn't Bud Light like got a big truck that stops by here weekly and drops off beer?
Wish that was how it happened, but
Huh?
not quite. But we love you, Bud Light.
Yeah,
Either
the
way,
beer
yeah, I
fairy
know.
pays
either
us
way, we
visits every now and
love you, Bud Light. Otter
In
with
fact-
32 saves on 35 shots tonight.
Yeah, and
he is on.
That's a
he's-
game's worth of shots.
That is so. He's
That's
so
a
good
very
tonight.
good game.
So good.
And
Tonight.
he's still
and you
has
know, I
another
was
period.
just looking after Tanner, by the way, with that message.
Oh,
Because
no, yeah.
It was his beers that were missing.
Yeah, it was very noble of you. That is
Well, that's
among the hardest
near and
times I've
dear
ever
to my
laughed
heart.
in this office whenever I heard that voicemail.
If for some reason this game stands as it is and the result holds, by the way, anybody watching right now, the post-game show, Owen, telling you now, it's going to be a party tonight. It's a
Oh, you
party.
mean if
We'll
this
fly
is,
through some of your notes over here. I
we
appreciate
don't
everything
have
you're
to
doing,
do any of the
but
notes. We can,
Good.
it's a
Listen,
party
can you-
tonight.
hey,
Send
clip
in your
that.
super chats.
Clip that.
Get your
thing.
money
Or what do
going.
you call it?
Hey,
Get your
lads.
money going.
Do you know what Ben's dream is? His most recent dream is to watch my notepad go up in flames.
We're doing it at some point. We'll take the beers out of the bucket, the metal bucket. We'll put his notes in there. We'll light them on fire. We'll have
Our
Bobby
luck, it'll
standing by
take
with
the internet
a,
out.
You know how many notepads he probably has on reserve?
We're gonna
I mean,
raise it to
one notepad of notes.
So
isn't
one of
gonna
my
hurt.
goals here.
This is
everybody.
by the way, this is the second steno book of the season.
So
right?
anybody who's never been in the office, we have very high ceilings here. I want to start hanging stuff up there that's like retired. Like I'd
So
love
you
to get a
can-
Luds.
so we can break some more signs.
I'd love to get a Luds jersey that we hang and retire in the rafters. We have Jesse Holly, national champion with North Carolina basketball. Like
How about
on our Cowboy show,
Um,
I need a North Carolina Jesse Holly basketball jersey hanging from the rafters. I need your notepad retired and hanging
how
from the
about
rafters.
wait a minute? You said national title. He's
National
got
championship.
4, 2 NCAA
Oh, yeah.
championships,
That's
2
did
Stanley Cups.
I started
You can
with
hang
you.
my Pantera jersey up there.
That's
Hell yeah.
4.
I started
an
with
anthem.
that. So, but what we'll do
as
on
long
those,
as we can play it.
what we
can
do
play
on
the
those
song
nights
in here.
is we will
we
make
cannot do that.
we will make it special. We'll raise it, like actually raise it.
Oh.
around.
A
I'm gonna
ceremony.
I'm gonna have you standing to the side, like looking up and crying as it goes up.
We're gonna
in the
play some
air.
music behind it.
No,
as
we're
it
not
goes
playing.
up?
We'll have
Nope.
Bobby can
Oh,
sing.
what royalty free
Bobby
music?
can, yeah, royalty. We'll figure some royalty.
We could
Could
play
we
the
play it and
Stars
mute the
theme.
sound?
Our show. We have a
we
theme.
could do that. That's legal. That's perfectly fine. We do have some ways to do some stuff with it.
Can I read a tweet from All City colleague Spencer?
Can you?
Oh boy.
What
Sorry,
team is
couldn't
he-
help
is
it.
he with them
May
already?
I?
You may. I'll allow it.
So Spencer's from the DNVR office. Okay,
What's up,
Um,
Spencer?
he is an Avs fan.
Is there a bet, by the way? Is there any kind of
We don't
company
bet,
bet?
but no, I don't think so.
No kind of.
Now's the time to do
You know,
it.
Yeah.
that-
Hey,
actually, that-
DNVR. We'll put something on the line.
That's a great point. Why didn't our
Yeah.
GM have a friendly like
Wager or-
mayoral wager?
So-
like we're
so-
gonna bet
so-
Texas barbecue versus.
Yes, I agree. It'd
The-
be like Rocky
a missed
Mountain
opportunity.
oysters.
I
I'm
was gonna
not
say-
eating
no,
Rocky
no,
Mountain
no.
oysters up there.
Colorado's known for edibles. I'm sure somebody. in
Bobby,
this-
how'd that last meeting go?
Well, I'll talk off mic about
Yeah.
that.
we know they're known for edibles. D-Line, what's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Bobby D-Line.
Um,
No, I agree. We should do something like that. As I was reminded, like on my last all staff, like we're still like a startup, especially our office. So I'm not thinking forward ahead. I'm.
Isn't that supposed to be your job? The forward.
I know. I screwed up. That's on me.
No, right
Saying
now,
that into a
Can
mic,
you at
man.
least
It's
let
on me.
Bobby
It's
read
on
the
me.
text message?
When I screw up, I don't mind saying I screwed up. I screwed up this one. Bobby, go ahead.
Spencer says the Avs are going home in 6 games after all they did this season. How effing sorry. Pete DeBoer is the actual owner of the Colorado Avalanche, not the Cronkies. I don't know.
well, yeah, he's Stan Kroenke's the owner.
And they're getting blasted by the player they traded away midseason. So things are going well in Colorado
I'm
right now.
not doing it yet because we have another period to play. But
Yes.
The breaks, boys.
let's just have some fun. Let's just watch the game.
The
But that's
Spencer
from
words,
that's from
not
a
mine.
DNVR
Spencer's
guy.
words,
We're just
not
reporting.
mine.
I think this
We're
would be a
reporting
time to
Spencer.
play the last thing that we got from DNVR.
Oh, that was a fun clip. You saw
that
on
was
the show the other
awesome.
day?
I'm gonna look up their account.
Those are
actually.
some sexy shots of Josh and Razor over there. Why do we need to do that with you guys?
Oh, you mean like what do they call those?
They're the gladiator
Glamour shots or
The
whatever?
how would your glamour shot look, Luds, if I did one in post? Yeah, it would.
You know, he sent
It
me
would.
a photo of that today. He was covered in sweat, so I don't know what you're doing in the garage. It reminds me of me. If I'm out there working on something, I'm usually dripping in sweat. I actually asked Luds if he wanted to attend something. Not something I invited him for, but we had an offer for some comp tickets to something. And his response was a picture of him holding up his middle finger.
That was actually I'm not gonna get into it
No,
right now.
no,
but
you shouldn't because
you
it's
messed
only
up.
going to go
I'm
badly.
not gonna do that. I'm not. Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't
yeah.
do that
Never
with
mind.
Luds.
94 likes on the live stream right
Hey,
now.
look, squirrel.
Let's get to 100 before
Hey,
we come
Elijah,
back.
Can
So,
you play the our
Squirrel.
special drop for Sam, which is squirrel, if you can find it?
So you want to know why I'm pulling for the Blues over Winnipeg in the next round?
Why are you pulling for the
No.
Blues? Oh,
Because I got to
Cheaper
travel
travel.
Sam, and I don't want to send them to Winnipeg.
What are you going to make him take a bus?
I don't know if we'll travel to Winnipeg. Winnipeg's that's a price.
Whoa.
St. Louis, easy.
I told
we got St. Louis.
I
easy.
told Sam if that was the case, just fly to Grand Forks, North Dakota, rent a car. It's an hour and a half.
We might be
no
we might be
customs
talking
kind of
about that.
thing,
Yeah,
and-
we might talk about that. But
Would you guys
Winnipeg,
like
not
to
Or
hear-
easy.
dog sled.
would you guys like to hear
100. Thank you, 100. Appreciate you guys.
Would you guys like to hear a wild playoff stat?
Minnesota Wild? No.
Yes.
Why would we want to know that?
How about a Dallas Stars
Okay, yes.
NHL
That I
crazy
do want to
stat?
hear. Yes.
Mikko Rantanen and
Elijah.
Rope Hintz tied the NHL record for points in one playoff period with 4. Only 3 other active players have done that, including Tyler Seguin back in 2011 with the Boston Bruins. But think about that. Tying the NHL record for
Great.
most points in one single playoff period. 4-point period.
And Victory Plus just showed a graphic. I can't remember it because I've chugged 2 Bud Lights. But games 3 through 6, Granlund, Hintz,
wait.
Rantanen are just on fire.
I didn't
right
read the
now.
note below it. They're the first pair of teammates in NHL history to each record 4 points in one period in the playoffs.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
That is an NHL
Tony,
record.
Finland is broken.
Finland.
And those guys have
Do you want us back, Luds,
they've
by the
played
way? Is
together
this-
for
are you
like
having a
20
good time?
games too. It's not like they've been doing this
Because
for
if-
5 years. They know each other's every move and everything. Like
If this holds,
They're
you
just
know
out there
we
just
have to
playing
come back
hockey.
for the next watch along.
Yeah, but what's John going to do when John gets back here? He'll be losing his mind with everything that's going on.
John would be loving this right now.
There's your record right there. You could just wait.
Rope and Mikko. Greatness. All right, here we go, guys. Colorado's still in the power play. Let's kill this off. 42 seconds left in the power play. Come on, guys.
oh my
There,
god.
Dick.
Oh my god.
Get it out. Get it.
McKinnon was lurking.
Here we go. Good.
I feel like Makar shot goes wide.
Say
Is
the
like,
outlet.
oh,
Here
let's
we
go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Makar shot goes wide. Is like, I've heard that almost as many times as I've heard McKinnon with
Yep.
speed in this series. Lee and Bishel Enjoyer said that we should do a calendar. I like that idea a lot. I think
do like
a
that
Lud's
idea.
Clarence calendar would be. I would use that.
What kind of calendar?
The
Yeah, like a calendar photo
the men
shoot.
of DLLS.
Yeah. Just like
The-
shots around Dallas.
A Club Pop calendar.
Yeah.
Clarence would be like, I want my own calendar.
That
by
would
the
be
way.
the Club Pop page a day. That's a lot of
This
photos.
is our
of
hockey
Clarence.
audience watching right now. I can't implore you enough to watch our Cowboys show and watch Clarence. It's a riot every single day. 11 a.m. It's chaos. It's fun. Club Pop.
18 minutes on the dot left in this game if you want to sync
Club-
up your TV to where we are.
Club Luds was known as the clubhouses, from what I heard.
Oh, I thought we couldn't.
He's causing trouble, Luds.
What? No, I thought we couldn't talk about that. I finally found something he doesn't want to talk about. But we're gonna have some fun stories, by the way, during the summer. Luds, like
Well, it's called Ludscapades.
Ludscapades is on. I want full episodes on some of this stuff. Otter baby, come on.
He's gotten like every first shot in this game for the most part, but it's those follow-ups are just scary.
What was that?
No.
What's that?
Just a total giveaway there.
Petrovic?
No harm, no foul. Nothing to see here. Just move on.
Oh, jeez.
Have we had any updates
Oh
on
my God, get
Bishop
up.
except upper body injury or Owen?
The Dallas Stars have not issued anything regarding an update on
Okay.
Leon Bishel, according to their media Slack channel.
I thought he was back.
They have not emailed anything out either. So, as of right now, no updates on Bishel. Oh, Bishel's back in the game.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Luds is
I
right.
was seeing
Dude,
if
what
he
a
was,
king.
I see if he was paying attention.
On the ice for the third period.
Hard to.
Let's go,
Your nose
Bishop.
is covered in ink. How do you pay?
Just a total test. Total test, Owen.
I failed the test. I was too busy watching scoring chances.
High danger chances.
No, all scoring chances.
That is the summer podcast we're
So
putting
far,
together,
we
right,
have
Bobby? Called
60 scoring chances, which is a lot.
Owen Newkirk's High Danger Chances. It's an
Ugh.
hour long all by yourself.
Okay. That's a shot on goal. That's 2. I just need half more.
I think I'm right there with you. Let's check our sleeper.
16 on
Elijah,
the
you got our sleeper lower third
Oh,
here.
he was at 1. The
Sleeper,
goal
love
was
ya.
his first one. I could have sworn he had one on the power play and then one on a breakaway
Okay,
early
so
in the
I have
game.
the official stat sheet. Who are
That
you
was
looking
the second
for?
one, yeah.
Oh, I need one more.
Rantanen.
Oh, let's see if it's
Mikko
behind.
Rantanen has 2 shots on goal, according to the stat sheets.
So I have over Rope 2.5.
More
goal.
than.
More than 2.5 shots on goal. I
Hey,
got
come on,
that
boss.
one.
Over? It's
Yeah,
more
I
than-
don't know what
seriously.
you're talking about.
How
Come on,
embarrassing.
sleeper.
And Cal McCarr, more than 3.5 shots on goal. He's at 4. So I need Sleeper to be a
The way
little
this game is
late.
going, he's going to get another 4 this period.
Well,
Or
will
more.
any
He's
of them
gonna
go on
fire
goal?
everything. Down by a goal?
Are you wanting McCarr to take more shots than those guys up top?
No, I don't want him to, but I'm expecting him to with being down a goal.
Yeah.
I'm thinking they direct everything at
I
them.
mean, I
There
know
he
how-
is. Look, there's number 6.
Does he know he's going the wrong direction?
So Luds, is that
You're going
is
the
that a
wrong
pop the
way.
shoulder and take a shot?
I think that was
What?
a hit to the head.
No, I think it was his melon. I don't think it
But
was
there's
his
no way
shoulder.
he'd be back on the ice if it was his melon. With
Well,
their
no, but
normal
it's only
protocol,
it's
right?
only 15 minutes.
They have a concussion protocol they
Yeah.
have to go through.
But
so he could have had that all taken care of by the time he got off and
So it's
intermission.
like NFL. If you have a head injury, you're done for the game.
No.
You're not coming back in. It's a decent little helmet there. I like that. I like the art.
So
Maybe
this
it
is
wasn't his head.
interesting for you to talk about. My biggest complaint about goalie masks today is that they're too intricate, and it's not, the artistry is beautiful, but
You like the Jason Voorhees
no,
mask, right?
I like the mask shape and everything. Because they put so many small technical things from a distance, you don't really see anything.
Yeah, from a distance you don't see.
So my perfect example is Ed Belfour. You remember, you could see those Eagles
you can
from
see
the 300
Eagles.
level.
Yep, you absolutely could.
I think goalies should look for an identity with their design.
like Otter should be an evil otter, mouth
you could
open around the
see-
top, and you're like, that's a brown helmet that is an otter. I don't disagree. I might be sounding crazy, but
the
yes,
one
that
he
would
had
work.
for the U.S. was the otter in the Statue of Liberty costume.
Yep.
That was really cool.
Yep.
Oh my
Holy
god!
yikes! Let's go.
Oh
Let's
my
go,
god!
go,
You're
go,
supposed
go,
to
go,
take
go,
the
go,
puck
go,
with
go,
you,
go.
dumbass.
That's fine.
Oh
That's
my
fine.
god!
This is by any means necessary hockey right now, right, Luds?
Yep. Did I hear McCarr? Did you need his?
No. For me, it's Rantanen, Essa blocks, and McKinnon assist, which he
Essa's going to get a couple more blocks,
he
especially
has 0 so far.
when they have to pull the goalie later on. He'll
Oh
probably get
my
hit by
God,
2 or
this
3 of
book.
them.
That replay is taking about a month and a half off my life.
I need one more Mikko shot. And then we got 38 off of $5.
Yeah, but you don't bet.
Oh, that's
Phenomenon.
real-
That's right, Jeff.
That's a real
Why? Then why
Play.
can't we talk about it?
because you can't use
Oh, the
words.
sleeper
It's
thing.
terminology.
Oh well,
it's
we didn't say
terminology.
that.
Yeah, but this is on sleeper. This is totally skill play sleeper. Legal in Texas. You should sign up and play while drinking a Bud Light after you go eat at Happiest Hour.
And doing your home stuff at Ownwell.
Yeah.
Jesus, man, control the fucking.
Tell me it's not 13. Who is it?
13.
How many times has a guy just walked right in front of the goal?
Yeah, it's kind of hard stopping a train coming downhill though. And he still hasn't been as good as he was last year or
No.
the year before. But
And no
But
one's
he's all
there.
alone.
What is he doing?
he's all alone.
Like in that situation, is Wyatt supposed to get over there? It looked like he kind of stopped and was playing center field.
At least he didn't fall out of the bleachers.
Oh man,
Topical reference.
goodness! So you're gonna be on our baseball show this summer too.
Yeah, I'd like to ask that question. Well, I'm wondering why there was.
I mean, he just kind of dropped it off and was like, all right, I'm just going to go hang out at the far post now. And like 3 guys were trying to get back and no one did.
Well, I'll go in my pulpit again and start complaining. When you come back to your own end, especially as
Oh,
forwards
need a
coming back
timeout.
to
We
the
gotta
neutral
mute
zone,
it. Gets loud.
don't stop your feet.
1, 2.
Even if you think everything is covered, you don't stop your
Bless you.
feet.
Even though your mic is off and they can't hear it. I do that with John. He'll sneeze, but his mic is turned off. We'll
watch.
say, bless you, and he'll say, they couldn't hear it and get mad
who
and yell
was
at
it
us.
that?
So this is Wyatt right
Wyatt.
here. Watch. So he starts coasting. Watch. Coasting.
Not,
And see,
Not in like a, he's
now
dumb, but
if
like
you-
literally, what is he doing?
you have to have. Again, I got my guy.
But what
Don't worry
guy?
about
He's not even on anyone.
Yeah, he was. He was behind him, but the guy. That's my point.
Yeah.
Wyatt should when he came across the offensive or defensive blue line, he should have went towards Val, but he starts going to the right. He goes to the player that's already covered by the defenseman. And that's how we get
Wyatt
open.
got beat by a backdoor cut, Bobby.
I'm whispering like people aren't listening. They already know my rants.
Hey, it was 4-4 in the third period in Game 6 in a game. You score one more game, you win this thing. So, all right, we're okay. Let's do this. What we got in the chat? Let's see. Oilers are up 5-3 at the second intermission.
Buds, I'm a little surprised the Kings are in a position to be about to be eliminated right now.
Did we turn our?
Oh, yeah, I turned the sound
Oh.
off for the commercials.
I thought it was the TV or the
No, that's me.
Victory Plus thing. What happened now?
Ex-Stars
I said I still am almost in shock that the Kings are facing elimination right now with how they started their series. But then they just it goes back to that really poor challenge for me.
The way
Elijah-
the way that they play, I don't get it.
Is that
They
Ex-Stars
just
fan
sit
91?
back in their zone and wait for of all teams. They just let them come in. They want to
Back-
play this system. I don't get it.
Back to nauseous feelings again. This is why we play playoff hockey, Stars fan. Like, You could be sitting at home not caring about. This is fun. This is worth it. This is awesome. We're gonna get this goal.
There's fans breathing into a paper bag saying,
It's
"Fun."
fine. This is life. This is playoff hockey. This is what we want. And remember, the pressure's on Colorado.
Ooh, Blackwood did not track that well. Oh boy, that's not good.
No.
Good God.
Who turned that over?
That was Matt
Shane?
Duchene. Yeah, that was
Did
not
he
his
lose
finest
it, or did he
moment.
just try to make a little move there?
I think he tried to fake a pass and make a move, and Nate just didn't fall for it. Watch, right? Here, he thinks he's going to... Oh, no, he whiffed.
whiffed on it.
Just,
Whiffed on
it
it.
rolls
Come
off
on,
his
Matt.
stick. He was trying to move it. It rolled off his stick.
Larry Brown, that's on Wyatt for leaving the red bearded giant goon open for the second chance. Off Otter's fat rebound. Yeah. Yep.
Now you wonder if they're going to put the whistles away.
I
Kind of let them make sure.
Are we evened up right now, Owen? What's the penalty look like?
Yeah, I think it's 1-1.
Yeah, I don't see another. I don't think you see another one this period.
It would have to be something...
Egregious.
Well, no, automatic, right? Puck over the glass.
yeah.
A obvious too many men, high sticking kind of thing. Tackling
What
the
do you
guy
feel?
on a breakaway.
What do you think about that as a player, Luds, when they swallow the whistle like that, or do you want that crap called if you see?
Like over the glass stuff?
No, like an actual
Bye, Owen.
a cross check or something that should
Have a
be
good
called
night.
on the ice.
I think our feeling was always, as long as it's consistent.
Yeah.
Like, and you know it. We talked about this one of the shows a week or two ago. You know what? Like, you kind of say, okay, in the first 10 minutes of the game, oh, you're letting that go? Okay, that's fine. Then
Yeah.
we'll play by that. And then you kind of know, so we're calling that tonight. So it's going to be a little ticky-tacky. Is that what we're doing? So I truly believe the referees don't want anything to do with the outcome of hockey.
So when they swallow the whistle for like an entire period, then say it goes to overtime, and like 15 minutes in, they do call one of these little crap ones. Are you sitting there, player, going like, really?
Yeah, well,
you
yeah.
sat and didn't do
especially in
anything for the last
like
35
this.
minutes, and
Yeah,
now you're
yeah.
calling that?
Well, and it depends on what it is. I mean, the ones that are blatant, like a stick in the face, I mean, those you have to call. But yeah, like a little trip or
Did you
trying
ever
to hold someone up.
Did you ever do like a professional wrestler and put a little razor blade in your glove so you can try to draw some blood?
I actually, you know how many times I got hit by a stick, and you go down, and I'd ask our trainer, I said to Soup, I said, Soup, just cut me. He goes, what? I said, cut me. What are you, sir? And you know how they are. They're down there, kind of leaning on you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm okay. Just cut me. He's like, what do you mean cut me? I said, you don't have a scalpel in your pocket right now? Just give me a little nick. I'm okay with it.
It's like the old Von Erichs and the free, like just little Vern Gagne up
I was
there, razor
listening
blade
to
on the forehead.
I was listening to one of the Von Erichs. Well, there's only one alive, I think. now.
Kevin, yep.
Yeah, I was listening
I can do a
on
Von
a
Erichs
a
podcast,
couple
by
days
the way.
ago.
If you need a Von Erich
Well,
expert.
my buddy Steve wrestled with him.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's one of my things. I could host the wrestling podcast here at DLS when we're ready to fire.
Oh yeah, we should
yeah.
watch
Watch
Steven.
the
I had Steve on
2-day
podcast.
WrestleMania
He'll talk
then?
about all the
I've
Von Erichs.
never
He was
missed a
buddies with him.
WrestleMania in my life, so yes.
So my
yeah.
younger son is into it right now, and so he was watching. I was sort of half in and half out. Did you like how the main event went, or did that bother you?
Didn't love the main event.
The John Cena storyline.
Knew it was going there, but didn't necessarily love it too much the way they pulled it off. But I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to piss off fans, which is intentional with the character. So we'll see where they go.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
Oh my
How
God.
did that go in?
Oh my god.
Oh Jesus! Is that Blackwell? No, who was that? Oh, it was. I mean, you don't pin this
Oh my
on no
god.
one.
That's just That's
Just hey, that's what you do. Get the puck to the net. Just get it to the net. You never know what's going to happen.
There have been some fluky ass.
Tell you what,
goals in
though,
this
you know who you
series,
give
man.
credit to a lot on that goal is watch Lekkinen come flying in there. Everything is like a cluster after he comes flying through there.
Yep.
He has nothing to do with the goal, but he brings 2.5 players to him. Brings guys into the front of the net that bounces off him, and naturally.
God, that is
Did that
so
end up being
lame.
McKinnon's goal? I'm assuming
It will be McKinnon's goal.
It didn't hit Lekkinen or nothing.
Nope. That was a straight up own goal. And here's a little goofy thing. Own goals do actually exist in the NHL. And so it'll go down as McKinnon's goal, but it will not count as a goal against Jake Ottinger in the save percentage, I believe, which is goofy, but it's true.
It's all right. I don't think this will be the last goal scored here. And I'm not talking about an extra attacker. All right. I got to put this thing over here. Hopefully I can unplug it and it doesn't. I got to see a man about a horse.
You need a extension cord? You're good? Okay. I heard if we get to like 125 likes in the chat, we'll score another goal. So, on it.
That was not a quality scoring chance, by the way.
No, what? There have been some fluky ass goals in this series, man. On both sides. Well, if we don't pull this off, Bobby, we don't have to come to the next watch along because we're bad luck.
We're
at
bad
that
luck,
point.
yeah.
So
That means I get a Saturday off.
There is that going for us.
I just want like the 96% of the people in that building rooting for Colorado to go home really like in a bad mood
It's the
tonight.
best.
Just like in a real sour mood.
It is the best.
Like I don't like hearing them have fun.
Every time I walk by, I keep trying the nachos, and they're just not crispy, and I'm so disappointed, but they smell
Crispy
good.
version of them are fantastic.
I was going to say, I bet you they're phenomenal, but they smell great, but that initial non-crispy texture just is off-putting.
I will absolutely eat like a whole bucket of those.
We need a
after the
tower
game,
of those
though.
fresh.
I will eat a lot of those when this is done. It ain't stopping Luds.
No.
Oh, he went with celery. What the?
He's eating the veggies.
Uh-oh. What's he
Puns in the
eyeballing?
palate.
He's gearing up for OT.
Fuel. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Couple
No, not yet.
of whistles. Another finished goal.
I was going to say, can we just play Mikko, Rope, and Granlund the entire rest of the game? Does that work that way?
I'm feeling
It's like
it
the
right now.
Lakers and their rotation of not subbing anybody, right? Basketball. The Lakers decided not to sub players like in the second half of the last two games at all, and lost and wonder why.
You haven't gotten a change in ages. No, what?
Relax over there, Bobby.
How is that not icing? Like, am I a dummy? Did it bounce off someone?
Yes, yes, and yes.
Okay.
Luds, is the restroom that way?
I don't know. I just went around the corner. There was somebody's office door was open. I didn't have to go all the way to the back.
Son of a...
I just went to
My office. Hold on. That's not cool.
I don't know. It smelled like a bathroom.
You ever score an own goal?
What do you mean by an own goal? What's that mean?
Like,
Put it
did
in
you-
your own net?
Yeah.
Off me. Not literally shoot it by my
Like
goalie.
anything like that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. I mean, where it bounces off you?
Well, like where it's maybe you're trying to clear it and it bounces off a teammate.
Yeah, but Blackwood
or-
wasn't trying to do that. He just kind of got hit with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've...
Well, I mean, like the guy that hit. Where you ever got the guy that hit it? Where like you
That
just
put-
feel like a
where
real
I put it
melon
in
after
my
that.
net? No.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think so.
I feel like that would probably be like the worst feeling, I think.
Well, in situations like this,
Yeah.
worse than
Yeah, I mean that's now the go-ahead goal in a game 6.
Now,
I mean,
if the game ends like this, they say everything always evens out, right?
yeah.
Who got the first goal in during the playoffs in overtime?
The GOAT, Colin Blackwell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully that doesn't happen. But again, that's not on him. It was off of him, but it wasn't on him.
So in case you guys are curious, I was just double checking the
Not at
rule.
all.
So that was an own goal. They give credit to McKinnon. You cannot have an assist on an own goal. It counts as a goal against and a goal on the score sheet. It does not count as a shot on goal, and it does not count against the goalie's save percentage. It does still count against their goal against, though. In case you're curious. There you go. Stats.
Yeah.
Why would that count as a goal against though? If it
Well, it's a goal against. It
Because
has to
the
be.
puck went in.
yeah,
You're on the ice for a goal, but it doesn't count as a...
Did
like
you
in baseball,
bail?
it's like an
Did you
unearned
Another
run.
jersey.
Vibe change. We gotta come
Oh,
back.
okay.
Vibe change. Vibe change.
All right, we got to
Vibe
mix it
change.
up. We got to mix it
Desperate
up.
times call for desperate measures. Vibe change. Let's go.
You're like the Diana Ross of our office.
Absolutely, I am.
Another wardrobe change.
Probably more ways than one. I mean, are you a good singer?
Oh,
What is that dirty look for?
Feelings are hurt right now. Love Diana Ross.
Have we passed 300? What are we at? 100 and what?
119. We need
likes.
6 more to get our next goal. Let's go, people.
Oh my god!
What's the most that have come in during anybody's show? Like in a night?
The Cowboys have killed some numbers.
Mavs
the
have done
Mavericks have
pretty
killed
hard a
some
couple
numbers.
times.
I mean, it takes like trading like the best player in franchise history for some of those numbers to come in, but let's not. Y'all have done well. The Mikko trade night did very, very, very well. Cowboy Bebop, Madonna jersey. Let's go get it. I agree.
Don't take a hooking
Let's
penalty.
do it.
He wanted to.
Look at McCarr. He's down on one knee.
Little edge
He
work.
goes down on one knee to turn the corner. That's just ridiculous that you can do that and not
Icing
worry
it
about it.
at Val.
Not go spinning around in a 360 into the corner.
It's crazy, isn't
Oh, my
it?
God. Oh, they're going to show it. Look at this. This is nuts.
Goes around the net.
Yeah, but it's the part
There
where
it
he
is.
drops
It's-
down to one knee
Comes
here.
back here. He pulls away. He doesn't know that Marchment bails here.
Oh, they
didn't
cut
do
it off.
Craig Ludwig used to do that all the time.
Yeah, but it wasn't on purpose.
True.
He just kept falling down all the time, and I never kept the puck with me. I never had the puck that long.
Oh, they're going to call him for
Oh
interference.
my god! Seriously?
Wow, McCarr flopped again. Check this out.
I thought the Stars were the only team that dives. Dude, that is
We need
extremely
VAR on
weak.
this.
At this point in
We
the
need
game to call
VAR.
that is insane.
Wow, watch this one. So it's going to be at the left circle. Watch what McCarr does right there. Oh, he threw him. He's
Oh
been
my
shot.
God.
But that's why.
Granlund's
been
got
shot.
a. Granlund's got
but he
a.
sells it.
He's clearly
He
been in the weight
sells
room.
If he doesn't
really
go down,
good.
they don't call that.
That is pathetic.
You know what I
dude.
like here, though?
And I watch the NBA.
We kill this power play.
Oh, no, it'll turn
They're
it
gonna
around.
owe us
Oh, yeah.
one.
you'll
Sure
get
That
they
it.
is a
will.
bunch of
They're
bullshit.
going to owe us one.
That is a bunch of
Let's
bullshit.
kill this 2 minutes and get our own.
7 minutes left in Game 6, and you're like, you know what? We need a Game 7.
But there would have been night. I think like somebody should have skated up to the referee. Like just drive by, like if Jamie's out there and just say, "Hey, okay, got it," but you know, maybe a little soft. But
Would you ever-
we'll get our own.
Would you ever be for a coach's
Probably not.
challenge?
On
A
a
what?
penalty?
A coach's challenge on a penalty. Would you ever be for that? If you saw a blatant dive or something that was egregious, and
I don't
be
think
like,
they would ever do it because
go
then
look at
that's
that.
showing up referees that they
they've
would
done
get
it
it
in
wrong.
every other league, though.
No, but I don't think they would do it here. I don't think because I think they're going to say this game is too fast and it's hard to make all the right calls at the right time.
Why,
And now we
wonder
end
why
up
there's
calling
such a
out
delay
our
here,
officials.
guys. Are they thinking about calling McCarr?
No.
That would be nice.
Who's thinking about it?
Well,
Well, they can't call it down.
Not now.
they're
yeah.
talking to the
Oh, they are
off-ice
talking to
officials
somebody.
right now.
That would be nice.
I think they just want to know where the face-off is.
Probably.
I don't know. I mean, there's no way anybody can call down.
What's going on?
That referee doesn't know.
Mm-mm.
I think
See, I
calling
think-
him 2 for embellishment would be a very wise decision, IMO.
You know what? I would say if it's in like a game 7, you could call both on that particular play.
Yeah.
I think you could call both. Keep it easy.
Well,
But it's just like, I mean, y'all just said they're going to swallow their whistles now. There's no reason to call
Yeah.
stuff unless it's blatant. Like, that was not blatant.
if it's worth anything, I just lost a lot of respect for Cale Makar. So just
And what would make? Well, I'm not gonna say that. I don't want
let's kill this off and get our own and tie this thing up.
Don't touch him. Don't touch him.
Yeah, this isn't a basketball game.
All right.
Dude sure knows. He knows how to do 2 things: fall down and miss the goal.
And skate.
He's like me if I was out there. I would not have any idea what I was doing. I would spend all my time on the ice and just blasting shit off the boards.
Get that out of
Although
there.
at like 20 miles an hour, probably not
Get that
85.
out.
Good clear.
There we go. Get on it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Kill that time. Love it. Oh my God. There we go.
And if he ever got a shot off.
Nope,
there.
he didn't get it. 25 seconds left in the power play on our video.
Oh my God.
Get in front of. There you go.
All right, there we go. There we go.
Smack
Get it
that.
up. There we go. All right,
That's a good kill.
let's get ours. Come on, refs. No icing there.
You're damn right. That's no icing.
That's no icing, Bobby.
That's a great non-call. That's a terrible non-call. That's easy icing.
Speaking of no icing, what is traveling now? Like more than four or
That's
5
a-
steps.
We don't
or
have
something
enough
like that?
time. Maybe
That's
it's
a whole
maybe
episode.
quadruple overtime.
Lutz.
We can
That's
get to
a
that
whole
one.
episode.
Maybe a guideline.
Look
than
at
a
me
rule?
asking
Yeah.
the basketball questions.
You're
out
on the
there.
basketball show this summer. I told you that.
I mean, seriously,
Save
like,
these.
what is it now? 4 or 5 steps?
Well, you get it. There's a
Optional.
gather step now.
A what?
A gather step.
Oh my God! There's a gather step.
Yeah, where if you're moving while the ball is still coming up to you, it doesn't count as a step. So guys are now getting good at timing it to where they dribble while they're taking a step. So they get 3 steps, but they are really only taking
Good
2
song.
technically.
I think that was a Leonard Skinner song.
Mhm.
Give me 3 steps.
All right, we're getting to that weird time where I want to just crawl into a hole and never emerge.
No. We're gonna get to the point where we're gonna call. There'll be a timeout. Pull the goaltender.
Not enough fins on the ice right now.
They're resting up for the last 2 minutes.
Offside by a mile.
Makar should have fallen down. Maybe it wouldn't have been offside.
We need our penalty, Luds.
We need a penalty.
We need our power play.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought you meant.
I'm not a hockey guy.
What kind of guy are you?
I
What
don't
is
know.
your sport? What is your
It's
sport?
questionable.
Polo?
You want to know what my favorite sport is?
Bowling.
I am a big fight fan.
MMA?
MMA, boxing.
Oh yeah. Boxing's kind of faded away, right?
There's some really good talent out there still. It's not on that.
It doesn't seem like it's broadcast anymore.
Terrence Crawford.
Some of the biggest pay-per-views every year are the boxing.
Well, but
pay-per-view
pay-per-view.
still.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean that's how you get it though. It's all good. It's all on pay-per-view. If you are worth your weight in anything in that sport, it's a pay-per-view fight. You're not getting the old. But I mean, growing up, Tyson was my guy
MMA is the
growing-
biggest thing on the map.
MMA. I'm a since UFC 1 diehard fight fan. So I love every sport, but that's actually the one. Like you get so tied up into the Stars or the Mavericks, and when they get eliminated, it's like you're almost like as a fan depressed with it. Fighting's like the next pay-per-view's in 2 weeks. I can get behind that one again, and so it's kind of you can wash over it real quick, and it doesn't linger. You don't have to sit out for 4 months waiting for the season to start again. But I love all of it.
This feels like the play of the game, guys.
That was such a nice goal by Granlund.
Yep.
Cut across to your left, go back to the right.
We should do that again. We need one more and we're going to get a goal. I'm just telling you, that's how it happens.
Oh, what happens if we get more than one? Do we got to stop at one?
No, we get one more to at least tie it. Then I'm going to put another total up, and we'll hit that to win the game. How this works.
That's a tough one, man.
That's a tough one to sit on. All right, we got our 125. We're going to get a goal here. Mikko on the ice. It's going to happen. He's going to break some hearts in Denver. We're at the whistle at the 3:28 mark coming up. If anybody's seeing where we are on our feed at the moment. We just jumped to 135. Did we go from 124 to 135? Holy
We did.
cow.
That means they better
Let's go
deliver.
Stars.
They better deliver,
this.
otherwise we're gonna have egg on our face. People are gonna hit us with a dislike. There are 4 Avs fans already have.
Oh my
but that's
God.
all right.
That
At the end of the day, they
seems,
still root for the Avs.
particularly mean-spirited.
It does.
Doesn't
it
it?
does. I would never dislike a DNVR stream. In fact,
feel
I've
like-
liked many of them.
I feel like
I like
a-
a lot more than I should. That's
A
all right.
dislike by somebody for that purpose would be bad karma.
Yeah, I agree.
It's probably D-line, Spano, RK,
No, D-line is a
and
a
Mares.
mensch.
That's the ones who knocked.
All right, got to get some action going here.
Ooh,
Oh,
good
that's
play
a
there
good
by
play
Kelly.
there. Yep. Damn. Is Otter going? There goes Otter.
Oh, nice move.
Oh, Mikko. Stay on it. God, he's good.
Boy, he's right there.
Blackwood's out there?
Blackwood.
That was nice.
What a pass by Rand.
Just wish somebody would be in front of him.
Win the draw,
we do
young
need
man.
Blackwell in front of the goal, and we throw it off his shoulder, and it goes in their goal this time.
Yeah, but
it
then you
worked
need
on
somebody to
us.
stand on his shoulders so he takes up a little more space.
All right. The net.
Oh my God, he just ate shit.
All right, that helped.
There, I like Hintz better there. Right in front of Blackwoods. He's got to look around. That's better.
All right.
Oh, blocked.
Damn it.
130.
Let's tell me what happens. I can't watch.
Why is it in neutral ice if he cleared it from his own zone?
I think the linesman is saying it hit Granlund before it
deflection.
went into
Oh,
the
okay.
bench.
Okay.
I think Granlund's trying to say it hit somebody on their bench first. And I don't think they're going to give him that.
Timeout.
Timeout Stars.
In the meantime, we got to shout out Ludwig Habs 86.
Were you going to drink this?
Go for it. You're good. If we score here, I'll crack the next one open.
If they score what? We're
When
going
we
to do a super chat if we score?
when we score, I'll crack another one open.
Well, I'd say open it up. Open it up for good luck. That's because you believe in them.
Twist my arm, lads.
Okay, there you go. Got a whole post-game show to get through now.
Oh, am I saying for post game?
Oh, yeah.
Owen's gonna hate
think
if
you're
I'm here
going
for
home?
post game.
Nope, I'm happy to have anybody here.
It's always a good time to crack open a Bud Light. Drink responsibly.
We just need to have that instead of sitting with them cans in there
Yeah.
and styrofoam on the bottom. Maybe use it what it's for.
Keep
Put some
'em cool.
ice in there.
I mean,
John,
y'all can do whatever y'all want to here on that, as long as that's on set and you can see the stuff in it.
every time I touch something, John redoes it. So I just stay away. Wait. I wasn't looking. I heard the cheering. I was thinking we were in Dallas. I went, look.
Ay, ay, ay.
Was this right off a face-off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, who threw that down there? Like, that's a gutsy. Everybody relax. Oh, I
Oh,
guess-
God, Lord.
Laser beam, man. Well, game 7.
I believe that's in our arena.
Pete DeBoer never lost one. Avs, this core never won one.
Did Pete get to a couple? What did Pete do finals-wise?
He's been to 2 Stanley Cup finals.
How far has he gotten in them, though?
I don't have that answer off the
Not
top.
to
He has
not to a
lost
game
both of them.
7. 'Cause
No, he's 8-0 in game 7s.
so it's always ended before then.
Nobody in front of him. That'll be the difference when you play either St. Louis or Winnipeg in the next round.
Yeah.
They will have people parked in front of your goaltender, like 3 people. Both teams go to the net hard. It's a clear lane.
Bang. Bing bang.
That's a good spot, like on a face-off like that, to throw Bischel out there.
Yeah.
Put him up front.
Super chat from Osama bin Ballin, $2. Get Miro 75% out there, and Illy or CC off ASAP. What do you think?
I don't know how close he is, but, I think 24 hours or 36 hours, whatever you want to call it, I don't know if it makes a a big difference to get him in the lineup, because I think if he was that close, you would have had him in tonight.
Yeah.
And end this thing so it doesn't go to a game 7. So.
All right, Wayne, are you thinking any that you buy yourself some time if you do pull this one off tonight and you get them those extra days of rest? So
yeah, well, again, I
there's
don't
a
think
level you could come
I don't
back
think any
at
of us
sevens.
know how really close he is.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
And the other thing is like the other team doesn't really. They're not going to change any game plan for if Haskin comes back.
Yeah.
They're not changing anything.
I mean, but for us, it's just more of a
No, you don't.
quality of
yeah,
that
you get
guy
one of
out
your
there.
one of your top
Yeah.
players back,
Yeah.
sure. But yeah, I'll also have to remember that top player is not 100%, regardless of when he comes back. Not that many guys are in the playoffs, and they're going to make it difficult on him. You know, if they can catch him, they'll hit him.
Disappointing finish.
Does it do like the McKinnon though? Like, or not McKinnon. The when you have your guy on home ice making his big return and getting that crowd fired up for that first
Landeskog that he came back?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Did you even notice him out there tonight?
Not tonight. No, haven't at
No.
all. No. That's why I couldn't think of the name. off the top
But
of my head.
he's
but
he's still a big part. Yeah, of course.
yeah, and they played rabid in
Yeah.
that game, even of just getting them fired up in game 3 for doing that. So I wonder
See
if
what they're all doing out there? They're waving goodbye to their fans.
I like that.
All the Avs are waving bye. Like, you probably won't see us play another game.
I like
You feel
that.
good about Game 7?
I never feel good about Game 7 ever. I don't because
What was your
never-
record in game
Your
7?
team beat the shit out of him in a Game 7 in
Yeah,
99.
you never want to go to a Game 7 because you don't know what can happen. The bounce, somebody goes
I would
down.
like to hope that the Avs puck luck was used up tonight.
I
That
would
was
hope so,
ridiculous.
man.
Yeah, you make your own puck.
I
luck.
know.
If you don't go to the front of the net, it doesn't bounce. If you don't throw pucks to
Yeah,
the
but
net,
that wasn't
they're
even
not
a
gonna
bounce. That was a clearing attempt.
No, but
off
if you
your
don't
teammate
throw
and
it to the net, there's reasons why there is puck luck.
As a player, do you even sleep for like the next 48 hours, or are you just like
Elijah,
amped
let me
up
know when
and
you have
ready
the
to
final
go?
You're
score
asking me?
graphic.
Yeah.
No, I
No,
didn't.
That's why I'm
No.
wondering. Like as a
No.
fan,
It had nothing to
I'm
do with
going
the
to
game.
stress for
No.
the next 48 hours. I can't even imagine what the player on that side is like getting ready for Saturday night.
Imagine trying to spend like maybe 30 of those 46 hours or whatever it may be with Vinny. Yeah.
That sounds like fun. Those are the kind of stories you're going to hear on Ludscapades this summer. Oh, well, guys.
Now what do? We take a break
Do we
again?
wrap this up? Thanking everybody for watching in the watch along. Thank you to Bud Light. Thank you to Happiest Hour. Owen's writing some notes. I'll let you handle that if you want to
I'll
get ready for it. Because
gladly
we have
say
a
goodbye.
post-game show starting in just a few minutes. We're going to reset, get ready to go, fire back up. So please join us for that fun. I'm sending this off, right?
Take it
I'll
out.
just take it out. Thank you, everybody watching. Thank you, Bobby, for joining us tonight.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for having me.
Thank you,
It was a good
Luds, for
time.
not punching me during the show. And Owen, thanks for
Yet.
all the research. Yeah, we'll say that for a little bit. So thank you, Bud Light. Thank you, Happiest Hour. Thank you, guys. We'll be back in a few minutes. Go Stars. See you for Game 7.
We all silly like the mayor.